Do you have something that you truly regret doing or something that you regret not doing? Thank you for joining me here and joining me today. Let's talk about regrets. I am Chek Sai. This is our Forward Friday. Let's start. Why do we need to talk about regrets? Para sa akin kasi ang regret, para siyang anay to our joy. It leaves us preoccupied for things that we hope we have done or we have not done. And I think even after this, you will not completely feel like you'll never have regrets anymore. Syempre, we will have regrets. That's why when we talk about it, we don't want to eliminate it completely because we can't. But we want to talk about it so that we can understand it and use it for our growth. When do we feel regret? We feel regret when we think na may nakawalang oras, nasayang na oras, nakawalang tao, nakawalang chance, or meron kang ginawa that is already beyond repair. So what do we need to think about when we want to have a healthier relationship with regrets? The first thing I think that we need to understand is that we have to be more forgiving of ourselves. Regret is a form of self-blame. We always blame ourselves dahil kumaliwa tayo instead of kumanan. What does that do to us? Lagi tayo nakatingin dun sa kanan. We always believe that the path that we did not take is the best path. Pag ganun ang ginagawa natin, we do not make the most of the path that we actually chose. And we make it even worse. By forgiving ourselves, we are able to move past that already. Tapos na nagdesisyon ka na. Make the most of what you chose so that you can make it a sweet spot for you. Even if it may not be the right choice. Because we'll never really know kung kumanan ka, kung yun ba talaga yung tama. For all you know, kapag kumanan ka, you're always looking at the left naman. So, whatever it is that you know at the moment, you felt at the moment, maybe you were younger, maybe you did not know any better, forgive yourself. You have taken the chance, and that is it. Which leads me to the next point. When we have a healthy relationship with regret, we become more reflective on why did I feel regret? Why did I chose as I did? Why did I do as I do? And therefore, by understanding our actions and our decisions, we become more courageous next time, more wise next time. It becomes a stepping stone towards being more courageous, being more wise. When the same opportunity, the same person, the same amount of time is given to you next time. Third, let's talk about asking for forgiveness. Sometimes kasi, and we know this, we have heard this 1,000 times, most of the time, the things that we regret are the things that we do not do instead of the things that we actually do. Bakit nga ba hindi natin sila ginagawa? Ba't di natin sinasabi? Ba't di natin sinisimulan? Mostly because we don't want to be sorry. We don't want to be sorry that we did it, or we do not want to be sorry because we said it. We do not want to be sorry because we started it but we did not finish. Let's just accept the fact that it will not always be perfect, but that you will be ready to be sorry for it when need be. For all you know, you don't need to. But then again, in your mind, to become at peace to the fact that when you do something and you make a mistake, you have the humility to say sorry. When you start something and you do not finish it, you have the humility to accept defeat, for example. But at the same time, again, there's that possibility that you do not have to say sorry. But it's helpful for us to be more, actually be able to say things or to do things when we are psychologically ready to say sorry if we need to. And lastly, to do the important things now. I'm not saying tasks that you have to do now. The important things now. Start on your path to being more spiritual. Start on your path to be more kind. Start on your path to be more honest in talking to people. start on your path to be more healthy. Those are things that are important, and we have to do it now. If we don't, then again, regret might creep in. That feeling na hindi ko kayang simulan is the same feeling as sana sinimulan ko. The feeling that you should have said as again, sana hindi ko sinabi. It's the same. However, whatever it is that you know now, you have to do now as well. Because we can never guarantee tomorrow. First, to be more forgiving sa sarili natin. Next, to be more reflective, therefore we can take more risks. Third, to be ready to say sorry if you need to. And lastly, to deal with the important things now because you can. When I do trainings, sometimes I ask my participants to write a letter either to their 14-year-old self or to their 70-year-old self, whichever is more applicable. There's always that feeling of regret. There's always that feeling of sana ito ang gawin mo o sana hindi mo to ginawa. At the end of our lives, we can never really say that we will not regret anything. However, hopefully, when we reach that point, that terminal point in our life, we are more, sana mas konti yung nire-regret natin, no? Pero kung hindi man kumonte ang nire-regret natin, sana we are at peace with the things that we did. We have forgiven ourselves, we have asked for forgiveness, we know that we were courageous with the things that we did, and that we actually started them when we can and when we had to. That is our Forward Friday. If these are things that you have somebody na gusto mo marinig din nila to, please do share it so that we can start the conversation on what are the things that we can do to make us happy. That's our Forward Friday for this week. Enjoy your weekend. I am Jacksai again. See you again next week. Bye.